counting down toward first pitch from Los Angeles. It'll be the Phillies and Dodgers. Next. As the sun sets here over Dodger Stadium in hazy Los Angeles, we've got an evening of baseball to keep us entertained as MLB The Show brings you exclusive coverage of Major League Baseball. Tonight it's Game 2 of this 3-game series, as it'll be the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you all the action. Joining me in the booth are Dave Campbell and Eric Karros. Dave, let's turn to you. What leaps out at you first when you look at this matchup?
Well, Matt, Dodger Stadium has historically been a good park for pitchers, so I'll be interested to see how the bats respond to this one. Hitters are going to have more success shooting for the gaps and for base hits than they will trying to hit the long ball.
All right, Dave, and we'll hear from Eric momentarily, but for now it's time to check out the starting lineup for the 4-time defending NL Eastern Division champion Philadelphia Phillies, and it's brought to us by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They'll match up against the big guy you see there, the hard-throwing right-hander Chad Billingsley. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Striding in is the leadoff man, Jimmy Rollins, and we are just about set for baseball here. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway.
Definitely over-anxious to start the game. He'd benefit from looking at a pitch or two.
Off-speed pitch here, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Young is there, and Rollins is retired, leading off the ballgame. Placido Polanco will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now here's the pitch. Goes the other way with a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Ethier is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. Our umpires for tonight's ball game: Chuck Price handles the balls and strikes. Clyde Washington's at first. Earl Hendricks will handle second. And the crew chief, Mac Harvey, is at third. And so now we'll get a look at a guy that played his college ball down the road in Westwood, Chase Utley. First offering on the way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And Utley out in front of it as this one's on the ground to his opposite number at second. Throw on Deloney is in time for the third out. So a fairly routine inning that time for Chad Billingsley. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. And a look now at the starting lineup for the host Dodgers, again brought to us by State Farm. A look there at the Phillies alignment defensively as they feature not one but 2 3-time Gold Glove Award winners up the middle. Jimmy Rollins at short and Shane Victorino out in center. Into the box now is the shortstop Rafael Furcal as he'll lead things off in the home half of inning number 1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And that misses 1-1. Two and one.
And now you might think about going back to that cut fastball. He had success with that on the first pitch.
In danger of losing for a call now as the count swells to 3-1.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
And this will be fouled away. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, and this afternoon's off to a good start for these guys already. They had a 1-2-3 top half, and now they've got their leadoff man on here.
Michael Young will stand in for the first time here. The cutter runs outside, ball one. From the belt now, Halliday's pitch. Now a good swing there as he sends this one high and deep toward the left field corner. Young ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first down. So a runner at first with one man gone, and here's the power-hitting catcher, Rod Barajas. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, there's the value of speed in the bases. The distraction over at first is very valuable to the guy at the plate.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Ball not hit all that well, so they get the sure out at first.
Marcus Timms will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And a swing as this is hit the other way out toward right field. And Brown will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. On to the second now from Los Angeles. No score here on the show. Ryan Howard will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And there's ball 1.
Yeah, and after throwing so few pitches in the first, he might want to vary his locations a bit.
One and two now.
And this is a couple of the big guys doing battle here. I don't think either one's going to back down.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
And he looks just as good tonight as he did his last time out. He's getting ahead of guys early and making them swing at his pitch. And he looks like he's really in a good groove out there early on.
Delwyn Young will get his first shot at it here. And this is fouled straight back. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Waiting on it is Young, and there's the second out of the inning. Dominic Brown will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And there's the fastball Billingsley has that we've heard so much about. Good for strike one.
Boy, and he has been razor sharp these first 2 innings.
Here's a swing by Brown as he sends a ground ball out to second base. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. We'll get a look at Andre Ethier leading off when we come back. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. And there is Andre Ethier. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ball one. And he takes a cold strike one.
Boy, keeping this guy off base is going to be a real key to the ball game going forward.
Grounded to third. Throw by Polanco's in time for the first out. James Loney will get his first opportunity now. Here's Halliday's first pitch. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the home second has been a quick one so far. Already 2 gone now.
And ever since allowing that single to open up the bottom of the first, he has really hit his stride. That is 5 straight he's set down now since then.
Matt Kemp will stand in, and you see what he's done the past couple of weeks as he looks to keep that streak alive. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
Well, if he went down to go after that last pitch, why not throw the same pitch in the same spot? A bit more prudent this time, though.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. The switch hitter and catalyst Shane Victorino will start things out when we come back. We'll move to the third with no score. And there is the flying Hawaiian Shane Victorino. He'll stand in to lead it off against Chad Billingsley. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And he's in that mindset now where he can do just about anything he wants to.
And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And Young squeezes this one for the first out of the inning.
Well, this is a tough slider that sweeps all the way across the plate and just locks him up. You see the result on swing track. He just couldn't get his hands through it at all.
So 1 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one.
Boy, he's just sailing along now.
And the 0-1, a ground ball headed for Uribe at second. Throw to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Billingsley. 2 away. Roy Halladay will stand in. And this ball will be chopped foul. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Juan Uribe makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Good start to the inning here by your 8th place hitter, so now you probably have to believe with that pitcher on deck, he'll be looking to move him along to third.
Chad Billingsley will step in, and with nobody out, we'll see if they want to let him swing the bat or try to bunt that runner onto third. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And that is fundamentally as good as it gets. You see him get the bat head out, just like you're always taught. And on just one pitch, your pitcher does the job so he can get back into that dugout and rest up a bit.
But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The 0-2 by Halladay. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Not fooled on the changeup there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on the RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and here comes the clutch-hitting Michael Young. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
And this is where you need to do some situational hitting. Just a ground ball up the middle here will get this run home.
Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats foul. And that's swung on and missed as Young punches out, and that's out number 2.
And how can a guy be late on a slow curveball? Well, about halfway through this break, he realizes he's in big trouble, so this is a try and foul it off hack, but he can't make contact.
Rod Barajas will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
And if he can pick up that run here, that would give him his 33rd RBI of the year.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And Victorino will make the catch, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the top of inning number 4. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. Jimmy Rollins digs in at the plate. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
And he's got that thing moving pretty good here in the first few innings.
The 0-2 home from Billingsley. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, they're finally able to break into the hit column here to start the fourth. Their bats have been in mothballs here to start the evening, but we'll see if they can get things going here their second time around the lineup.
Placido Polanco will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. A check on Rollins, now the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
And now we'll see how he responds to working in the stretch for the first time. That's a good start there.
There goes Rollins. Now a sacrifice attempt here, and it should do the job. And he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul, so we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. He's set, now the pitch. And he missed with it, it's 1-2.
And he may just be biding his time over there at first before he's set loose.
There goes Rollins. Fouled back. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Here we go one more time. This is in show motion presented by State Farm. You're going to see a good illustration of exactly what it means to get gassed on a fastball. He had no chance of catching up to that one.
Chase Utley steps in now. And now a double play ball possibly for Uribe. For call. Back to Loney, but they can't quite get him as it'll go as a fielder's choice. Two are gone in the Philly fourth. And digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
And with all this first pitch swinging, he's hardly broken a sweat out there.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. At first is Utley, the pitch. And there he goes towards second. And this is going to get by Loney at first. It's a fair ball.
Well, with a runner on the move there, that's just a great job of hitting to find the hole there. That runner will just pick up his base coach and wrap all the way around to third.
Delwyn Young will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-1.
And he's making a lot of high-intensity pitches here early in the game. Something to keep an eye on as we go along.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is.
Well, you can never afford to just give runs away, but they do here. And the base runner also moves up 90 feet.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Marcus Timms will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Hard hit to third, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, they really haven't been able to ruffle his feathers too much to this point, but a first-pitch single here to begin the inning will at least put him into a stretch right away.
Andre Ethier will dig in, 0 for 1 in the ballgame, and he gets ahead 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And this is taken in out there by Victorino for out number 1. Our next telecast comes your way tomorrow, and boy, look at the pitching matchup that we've got in store for that one. That is going to be some duel, and we'll have it for you right here on the show. James Loney is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. Rollins back to Howard, but it's not in time to get them both. Matt Kemp will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. In there, 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Dominic Brown will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a ball outside apparently. 1-1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Very enticing, but a good job holding up.
And now on 2-1, this ball sent in the air out to straightaway left. Timms is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning for Shane Victorino. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it deep down the right field line. And now that one will hop over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, he gives this one a pretty good ride, but you'll see that high bounce takes it over the wall for a ground rule double.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
They're applying a little pressure here for one of the first times tonight. That puts runners at the corners now with 1 away, so this becomes an opportunity they need to take advantage of.
Roy Halladay will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And the runner's coming home. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Something you don't see all that often anymore, guys. As the runner was breaking from third, the perfect suicide squeeze bunt gets him a run. Jimmy Rollins will step in, a base hit in his last time. I was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And Young calls for this one as he makes the play to retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Dodgers 1. Juan Uribe will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. In there for strike 1.
And he's been effective all night long with that first pitch curveball.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Ready with another 0-2. On the ground now to the third baseman, Polanco. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Chad Billingsley will take his cuts now. Ball 1.
Another really close pitch there. He's been around the strike zone quite a bit. You know, sometimes that can be good. Other times, though, it can make you a little too predictable out there.
And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2.
And I don't understand what he's doing here. He's just got to throw the fastball and go right at him.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's Halliday's 2-2 offering. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in now the shortstop, Rafael for call. And he'll take a first pitch strike here, maybe buy his pitcher a moment or two. It's 0-1.
And that's a simple little courtesy there at the plate. It goes a long way as showing your pitcher that I've got your back.
And this will be a base hit for call.
Here you go. Let's look at this with our State Farm show motion camera. Look at him pick that front leg up, brings it down to get set, and then bang! Right down the left field line. That's a great look there.
Michael Young will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. They're down 2-1. Placido Polanco will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
And it's only August, but this game has a little bit of a playoff feel to it.
Pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask, it sounded like, of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, if he had a little offense behind him, he might be in good shape, as you can see by the numbers. Just 2 earned runs through 5 1/3. He's done his job.
So the leadoff man set down now for Chase Utley. Swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike.
And this is a guy that can run into one every now and then, so he can't be taken lightly, especially in only a 1-run game.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And Loney will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
Well, that's an important out there, because in a close ball game, if you're going to have to face Ryan Howard, you want to do it with 2 outs and nobody on.
So with 2 gone and the base is empty, no better time to go after Ryan Howard. Now the first pitch. A good sharp curve that time from Billingsley. It's strike 1.
And he's really been effective getting ahead with that first pitch curveball all night long.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 2-1. Rod Barajas will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses, ball 1.
And all this good work on the mound so far can be undone with one bad inning. So focus needs to be sharp right here.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
And when you're spotting fastballs there, you are tough to hit.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Brown moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Marcus Timms will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. And a curveball in for a strike.
And here in these 4th, 5th, and 6th innings, his control has been impeccable.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's made it through 2/3 of these 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Let's see if he can set them down in order.
Andre Ethier will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Now here's a fastball at the knees, and that location has paid off for him so far. It's 0-1.
Well, you're absolutely right. I mean, in general, the more you can work in that lower half of the zone, the more success you're going to have.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. And this is ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Goes down to get the fastball there, but I don't think he got all of it as this is out to deep center field. Victorino is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Time for another look at the scoreboard tonight, as this time we check the action in the American League. Delwyn Young will dig in, 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And this ball is gone. A solo shot here to left as they extend the lead a bit. It's now 3-1.
And this is something you need to be worried about the later you work into a start. When you get tired, the sharpness of your breaking ball is one of the first things that suffers. And that was certainly in evidence right there.
Dominic Brown will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
And now you got to snap back in a hurry. You cannot dwell on that home run ball.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Boy, that was country hardball right there, Matt. Right by him.
The 0-2 home from Billingsley. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire, Mac Harvey. It's ball 1. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Kemp, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Well, a good start to the inning there. Kind of similar to his start in the very first inning, as you can see on your screen. Nice way to start a ball game with as little effort as that first inning took out of him.
Shane Victorino will dig in, 1 for 2 with a double in this one. Here's one hit towards the hole. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
And he's been able to get outs when he needs it with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Carlos Ruiz will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Matty wanted to pull that thing, but the fastball got in on him too quickly.
And now pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the Billingsley fastball bounced out to Furcal at short. Throw on to the first baseman, Loney, and the side is retired. Phillies get 1 in the frame, courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 3-1 Philly. James Loney will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy, and you don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
This is a case where you've really got to know who your runner is out there. I mean, that's not exactly Ichiro busting down that line. He's got plenty of time to make this play, but he fires wildly, and they're going to hit him with an error.
Matt Kemp will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. From the belt now, Halliday's pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame.
Well, this is something you sort of have to live with because he's going to get his share of strikeouts. But you hate to see 3 of them come in 3 at-bats. You know, maybe if he can mix in a long ball once in a while, they can live with it.
Juan Uribe is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
And when you're trailing 3-1 late, it's important to really concentrate in every at-bat.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Going a little more with the breaking ball here as he goes along. We didn't see it as much the first few times through.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1. Halladay still with just the one earned run through 6 1/3 on his line so far. Grounded, foul. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Let's see now if they're going to want to think about putting something on here.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. One error in the inning, but a man left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 3-1. Blake Hawksworth will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Roy Halladay will dig in. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Foul back. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul down near third. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Jimmy Rollins started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first takes care of him, though, for out number 2 as he's retired on the putout, 2-3.
Good 2-strike curveball had him fishing that time. The ball gets away for a quick second, but not far enough that he can make it to first as they recover and throw him out.
Placido Polanco will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Phillies down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Rafael Furcal will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's going to find its way through as Furcal kicks off the inning with the base hit.
Well, step 1 was they needed to get a guy on base. This base hit accomplishes that mission, so now the tying run will get a chance to come to the plate here late in the game.
Michael Young will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
These guys have played it pretty close to the vest so far. No stolen base attempts as of yet.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Rollins Over to Howard, and indeed, they get them both.
And that will take the sting out of an 8th-inning rally. Just when you think you're in good shape with a leadoff man on base, he gets rolled up on a double play.
Rod Barajas will try not to stop believing as he'll lead things off for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the 8th. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And see you later. That one is gone. So it's a solo shot for Rod Barajas. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Dodgers are back within a run at 3-2 now.
Well, the more at-bats you get against the same guy, the tougher you become. Once you see a guy a 3rd or 4th time, you become a better hitter because you know what he's got. And I think he's got him pretty well figured out now.
Marcus Timms will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him.
And he hasn't faced a whole lot of adversity on the mound so far. Let's see how that home run affects him.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 2. Chase Utley get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Here it comes. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
This is not always as easy as it looks for a 3rd baseman. There's a little different English to the ball off a left-handed hitter's bat, but he handles that one well.
Ryan Howard will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and the shift pays off there as Howard is retired for the 2nd out.
And this team is one that employs a pretty big shift, and for good reason here. This ball would have likely been a single without it. Instead, it's fielded by the shortstop to the right of second, and he's able to throw him out with ease.
Try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And that's a good time to throw that spinner. Make him fish for something.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Phillies lead this one 3-2. Andre Ethier will be the batter. And he takes ball 1.
And no move for the closer. They're going to try to let him finish this one out, and the pitch count's still in his favor, too.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Definitely not the way he wanted to start this 9th inning when he's looking for a complete game.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
And this is everything you could ask for when you're leading off an inning down by 1. Now you've got all sorts of options here to try to get that tying run into scoring position.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. James Loney will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Here's Halliday's first pitch, and he lays off there 1-0.
And remember, their closer is ready to go if need be. Looks like they're going to stick with him, though, at least for one more batter.
Now it's 2-0. Halliday ready, the 2-0. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
And he'll just keep pounding that sinker down in the zone.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. And he's right on the fastball there, as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Young is back, though, as he makes the catch on the track for the first out.
Ooh, and this ball game almost swung dramatically on that one. Didn't quite get all of it, but boy, a pretty good swing right there.
Matt Kemp will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Now a ground ball towards the hole, and this is past a diving Utley at second, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close. Juan Uribe will get a shot now with the tying run in scoring position and the possible winning run over at first with 1 away. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Boy, it feels like no one sat down since about the 7th inning.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
And one pitch can undo all the good work he's done earlier in the ball game, so be careful here.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. And Uribe able to hold off again, so he moves ahead 3-1.
14 pitches now here in the 9th inning. He's having to work for it.
And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Jay Gibbons will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Brad Lidge is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swinging a hard liner to short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Ooh, and a big out there. And he's still living on the edge with that tying run at third, but now these guys are 1 out away from escaping here with a victory.
Rafael Furcal will have a shot to be the hero as he's got the possible tying run at third and the winning run at second here. And here's the first pitch. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A ball outside, apparently. 1-1.
Some anxious moments in that dugout now.
Out in front of it as this is pulled down the line to first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And whatever the outcome, this has been a great battle here with 2 outs in the 9th.
struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
You want to talk about walking a tightrope? He's able to make the big pitch there to strand the possible tying run at third and possible winning run at second. That's a great finish.
And guys, the Phillies able to claim this victory thanks in no small part to the contributions of this man on the mound, Roy Halladay. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matt, he couldn't quite make it out of the ninth inning, but still, 8 1/3 quality innings. You'll take that every time.
Wow, what a great game. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and hope you enjoy it. And until next time, this is David B69, and I'm out.